A case of truth and lies in Connecticut. Jennifer Dulos, a loving mother of 5 children, missing for more than 100 days. Her home considered a crime scene. Her disappearance, a mystery police think they are close to solving.
The main players in the disappearance of Jennifer Dulos have been arrested again. They surrendered to face new charges.
Yesterday, Fotis Dulos, Jennifer's estranged husband, taken into custody for a second time and again charged with tampering with evidence in her disappearance.
There's not much here that we hadn't heard before, and I question the wisdom of these charges at this late date. We intend to plead not guilty to these charges.
It's an exhausting fight. I love my children.
Police seem very interested.
They do, but where's the murder charge?
Today, his girlfriend, Michelle Troconis, also arrested, facing that same tampering charge.
Remember that Michelle is presumed innocent, and she should be.
Police released detailed 38-page warrants, complete with surveillance images, cell phone data, and DNA analysis, showing a trail of suspicious activity in the days following Jennifer Dulos' disappearance. Critical new evidence includes Troconis admitting that she had not been truthful during previous questioning.
The detectives have slowly built what appears to be a circumstantial case against Fotis Dulos.
They clearly think that he committed the murder, but they want to put all the pieces together before officially charging him with that crime.
The mystery started in the wealthy tree-lined suburb of New Canaan, Connecticut.
All the rich people in New York City leave in the afternoons and go to New Canaan. That's where they live. It's quite the enclave. Long story short, there are not a lot of murders and kidnaps going down in the mean streets of New Canaan.
It was a Friday morning in late May, almost the end of the academic year, when Jennifer Dulos dropped off her 5 children for school. Surveillance cameras show she returned to her rented home around 8 o'clock, then vanished.
We love you, and we are doing everything we can to bring you home.
Hours later, worried friends called the police after she missed several appointments. Her disappearance sparked an intense search stretching across state lines, making headlines in the national news.
New developments in the case of that missing mother of 5.
Overnight, her estranged husband speaking in a new interview.
Her estranged husband and his live-in girlfriend appearing in court.
Cops immediately start with a timeline and trying to figure out if she left on her own. But then they discover her SUV seemingly abandoned.
Drones, canines, and a helicopter scoured the area. Her vehicle found near a wooded park. But key evidence discovered inside her rented home. A police affidavit released back in June revealed that authorities found numerous bloodstains on the garage floor, multiple areas of suspected blood spatter, and evidence of attempts to clean the crime scene.
At the affidavit, it says blood spatter. Spatter. That's significant.
That affidavit showing that Jennifer was the suspected victim of a serious physical assault. Jennifer and Fotis had been in the midst of a bitter divorce battle. In court documents, Jennifer seemed to fear for her safety, claiming in 2017, "I am afraid of my husband. I know that filing for divorce and filing this motion will enrage him. I know he will retaliate by trying to harm me in some way." Fotis Dulos strongly denied any threatening behavior, calling his wife incapable of parenting because she allegedly was taking antipsychotic and anti-anxiety medications.
I've seen it so many times, and every time it's heartbreaking. Jennifer said at the time the split started, she was afraid. She was afraid to file for divorce. She was afraid her husband would seek vengeance on her.
Little more than a week after Jennifer's disappearance, the first arrests, her husband Fotis and his live-in girlfriend Michelle. That police affidavit in June found clothing and sponges stained with what appeared to be blood found in the trash. Investigators say surveillance cameras captured a man appearing to be Doulos discarding more than 30 garbage bags. Dulos' cell phone records showing pings in that area at the time. The blood confirmed to be Jennifer's.
Where is she? Where is she?
Doulos and Troconis appeared in court on charges of tampering with evidence and hindering prosecution. 3 months later, a similar scene. The new detailed police arrest warrants, complete with time-stamped surveillance images, spell out how police say Troconis lied to them about potential alibis.
The authorities now say that he actually had an alibi script that he and his girlfriend had been rehearsing.
She had told police she and Doulos took a shower together the morning Jennifer disappeared, providing an alibi for him. Now she admits she did not see him that morning. Instead, police believe Doulos was at Jennifer's house, lying in wait.
What's so significant isn't just that she's talking to police, but it sounds like she's offering incriminating evidence. The minute he loses her as his alibi witness, a lot of his defense gets much, much weaker.
Investigators also say Doulos borrowed a coworker's red Toyota Tacoma. DNA found in the seat of that truck was matched to Jennifer's, something the police brought up when they questioned Troconis last month.
She also was asked about why that truck was taken to be washed and detailed, and she told the police, well, you told me there was blood there, so it must be because Jennifer's body was inside that truck.
This tragedy, just the latest in a string of cases in what were once romantic relationships turned violent. In August 2018, police in Colorado were conducting an investigation into the disappearance of Shannon Watts and her 2 little daughters.
Did you physically cause Shannon's disappearance?
No.
Her husband, Chris, initially lied to police before confessing.
Whereabouts is Shannon and the girls?
Watts said he buried his 2 daughters in oil tanks and their pregnant mother in a shallow grave, pleading guilty to murder in exchange for no death penalty. His description of how he killed them, horrifying.
So she went into the tank and Bella was still in the back of the truck alive.
She just did the same thing that happened to me as CC. Put that blanket over her too and did the same thing. She said, no, Daddy. And that's the last thing she said.
Watts is now serving life in prison without the possibility of parole. Another notorious case in Colorado. Last December, Patrick Frazee was arrested a month after his fiancée vanished. Frazee and 29-year-old Kelsey Barrett shared a daughter. This surveillance video inside a Woodland Park Safeway captured the last known images of Barrett shopping with the baby. 10 days later, her mother, not her fiancé, reported her missing.
She's not the kind that runs off.
Frazee and Barrett didn't live together, and according to police, Frazee told officers he hadn't seen his fiancée since Thanksgiving when he picked up their daughter, Kaylee. Frazee remains in custody and has pleaded not guilty to murder. Back in Connecticut, the disappearance of Jennifer Dulos remains unsolved. The 5 children living with their grandparents. Fotis Dulos fighting for custody. For now, he and Troconis are out of jail, fitted with ankle monitors. Law enforcement watching their every move.
What they don't want to get accused of is rushing to judgment. And so they're taking their time, putting the case together, but it's clear that they think that he committed a murder.
For Nightline, I'm Whit Johnson in Norwalk, Connecticut.
Doulos is due in court next week.
Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.